welcome back to Big Brainless Reacts. I'm Ted Smudge.
What's going on, y'all?
And today reacting to Superman and Lois Season 1, Episode 9, Lois Subjekts. Recently... Go ahead.
I thought you were going to say recently on Superman and Lois. Jonathan is a little upset because he's the only one in the family that really isn't doing much. That's what I said. He's doing a lot, but he's doing a lot of nothing. Like, in terms of dealing with Morgan Edge, or what was Captain Luthor, aka Steel, John Henry Irons. He wasn't doing much, and he kind of felt like he's the useless one in the family. And Lois is kind of like, I can understand that. You know, I kind of feel how you feel, but Lois doesn't completely get it because she's a reporter, so she is doing something. She is actively fighting against Morgan Edge. Whereas Jonathan just kind of sits around and makes excuses for mainly his brother Jordan, and kind of just deals with the crap. And, you know, he kind of takes a lot of stuff. So he is rightfully, like, angry. Of course, I don't agree with him putting his life on the line, but I understand his anger and his feelings towards the whole situation. Because it really isn't fair that one child got powers and not the other. But you guys heard my theory on, I think he is going to accidentally get powers from his brother. Like how his brother gave powers to the one boy. They didn't
Jim? Wasn't his name Jim?
I don't know, but obviously they didn't do that for nothing. They're not going to just do it to, do it. So I think that's how Jonathan's going to get his powers. Clark, he was busy. He was trying to uncover John Henry Irons' whole, spiel about what happened, like on his Earth, why he hates Superman. He kind of got it. We're working to prevent that. I think they're not like on the level to where they can work together, but they're gonna try to get there, I think. But John Henry Irons drove off, so I'm a little confused on if he's coming back or not. I would assume he is because he's supposed to help them, but I don't really know. He said he was gonna just drive, but we'll see. He'll probably be back at some point. But yeah, I'm ready to put full focus on Morgan Edge because John Henry Irons, he's been distracting us a lot, and Morgan Edge is just progressively furthering his plot without any interference. So it's time to get back into that. And Lana has been kind of keeping her eye on things, but she can't stop the process, and she can't stop things from moving forward. She's just trying to protect certain people that she can, but she's kind of doing a pretty poor job at it because she can't tell anybody anything. And their situation is so bad there, and they need jobs, so people really don't care how they get the jobs, just as long as they get them, but they don't realize that they're being tested on, or they're going to be, for this power. But yeah, enough talking. Let's get into this. Let's see what happens. Full and early reactions are available on Patreon, and we ready. I'm telling you, she's the true villain that we need to be worried about. Morgan Edge, he's just a pawn.
Why is Edge here? I mean, why Smallville? Well, definitely not for the biryani.
They need to close those lines.
He was in and out of Hazel Green and Granville in weeks. He shut down operations in New Carthage in a few months, and now he's here. There has to be a reason why Smallville is different. He needs this place.
This is your specialty.
She already knows the case.
How do you suggest we figure out why? We dig deeper.
We
need to use every resource at our disposal.
He is doing this, but we don't know why. This is his goal.
Clark's a great reporter.
I mean, I guess
now that he's not coaching, he can
pretty
help.
evil Superman, I guess.
We get all the information we can from Lana. Files on everyone Edge has recruited. Who they are. Where they come from. Pore over every single detail. The answer will present itself.
I know your life hasn't been easy the past few years. I know the pain you're in. The fear. Knowing you can't provide for your family, that burden, that stress. With my assistance, all those fears can go away. I can improve your life in every way imaginable. I can improve you, Emily.
This hurt.
Ain't no way in hell you can convince me to do that.
Right.
I was just paying my bills.
If you like me, if you're willing, if you acknowledge that the life you have now is not what you want anymore.
Complete host acceptance.
She has kids and a husband.
Yes. Process isn't complete. It'll take a few days before you're fully in control. But once that happens,
So, like, what Kryptonian is this that got put into her head?
will be yours again.
That's crazy. He's just putting dead
Do you
Kryptonians
want to
in people.
become your best self, Emily?
I do.
Y'all crazy as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
How does that help him
Lana
pay
said
her
Edge
bills?
asked her to find more candidates. So until we can figure out how to stop him, we need to convince people to stay away.
Lois, he's offering people jobs and money. Things they need to feel in control of their lives again. Boys, bus will be here in a minute.
Clark, we have to do something, and nobody's gonna listen to me. They haven't since that first town hall, but they will to you.
We were gonna see Sarah's review tonight anyway, so.
Yeah, you guys sure are spending quite a bit of time together for just being friends.
Shh, trying to support her, Dad.
Right.
What? She said she just wanted to be friends.
It might be more than that, but I will leave it up to her to tell you.
I just want to say thank you for stepping up and helping Sarah with her audition the other day. That really saved the day, man.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, you don't want to be late.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll see you later, okay?
Why he acting so strange?
Can't wait to see you up
He
there
feels
tonight.
bad.
Don't ask. He's having some kind of personality crisis.
Really?
No, that's
He keeps
nicest
telling
he's
me
ever
how
been.
He's changed for good and how he feels better.
Good,
He's improved for a
'cause
little
he's been
bit.
annoying.
Same crap as always, and then he crashes, like your brother's about to.
What?
I told you, stay away from Tegan Wickham. Just trust me, okay?
Once you got your eyes on somebody.
Just talked to Lana. She hooked me up, got me into the program.
He could
I'm
go
sure she'd be
undercover.
happy to help her old boyfriend.
You just gave a good idea.
I gotta go. Let me know if I can be of help. It was so good to see you, Clark.
You
Take care.
What the hell?
How he
Huh? You heard that all the way in Mexico?
yeah.
Okay. Damn. That entrance though. He reminds me of Diana in Justice League.
In the museum.
That was bad.
Oh.
Right?
No. Oh yeah, there was
Bank
the bank
museum.
and the.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about her shot, not the.
Sorry, that's Superman. Y'all not know that bullets don't work, or did y'all just really want to see for yourselves?
I think they really wanted to see for themselves.
I like how Clark gets offended when he's shot. Like, really?
Wait, what's happening?
It's hurting him. I think the gas that he inhaled is still, there's still some like residual effects from it, and he's a little weakened. It isn't enough to breach his skin, but he's definitely feeling the shots. Sir, you should be running. If you took down Superman, that's a good damn day if you're a criminal.
Yeah.
Like, run.
You ain't gonna get that.
Oh yeah, you didn't fucked up, hey, Ron. I'd still be bragging like, well shit, I took down Superman.
Right.
He came back for round 2. Shit, I beat him 1 round. Give me my dues. What they do.
Steady bien.
Not the civilian checking on him. Like
That's not a civilian, that's the security.
He's a civilian in superhero terms.
Yeah.
They all the same. I gotta save all y'all. They're
For more
probably pissing
recruits,
themselves when they see
twice
Superman
as
get taken down. Like, oh
Whatever
no.
crazy voodoo Edge is doing to those people, he's kicking it into high gear. Where are you going? Oh, to make a scene.
Make it.
So, in other words, she's about to cuss people out.
Lois, where's Ed?
He's in a group meeting. I just found out about the ad this morning.
What was in the ad?
You don't want anything to do with what he's offering.
Miss Lane.
Not her
You
just
all
busting
need to
in
walk
the.
away right now. Walk away. Don't
No.
touch me.
I'm sorry, if everyone could give Miss Lane and I a moment, I promise this won't take long.
I know this sounds insane because it is, but he wants to erase everything you are and replace it with something else.
Well, that was desperate.
I know what you're doing.
Providing good jobs to a community in need.
You are putting Kryptonian consciousnesses into people's bodies. You are taking them over and giving them powers.
Who do you think people are more likely to believe? A has-been slumming it at the local paper, or the man who's giving this town the best economy it's ever known?
These people are not puppets to be controlled by you. They have dreams, they have families.
No one's being forced to do anything against their will. Everyone's made the same offer. The chance for a better life says so right there.
We're not publishing this.
I guess word of mouth will have to suffice. You can't stop this, Lois. Perhaps it's time you use that device you have to call in your super friend.
Perhaps it is.
Risky, though. Need I remind you where he's from? He may take comfort knowing there are others here just like him. As John Irons prophesied.
Superman is nothing like them.
I'm excited to find out.
She's like, that's enough. I
She
can't
was
stand
listening.
her. I know. I can't stand her. Or whatever Kryptonian that is.
Hey, looks like you finally figured out that locker.
Yeah, no, yeah, I took your advice. You know, nothing good ever comes from anger, so.
Don't do it. Listen. Listen
T,
to
hey,
whatever her name is.
I was just wondering if, like, maybe you wanted to, like, hang out after school sometime?
Hang out. Look, I'm sure you're a really sweet guy and all.
Look, I thought, I don't know, I just thought, like, we were trading looks and...
Well, yeah. I mean, you had that broken arm and you looked so lonely. I was just trying to be nice.
Yeah, right.
Look, I wasn't trying to hurt your feelings or anything.
No. It's all good.
I mean, she was nice about it.
Yeah.
Some women, some girls are.
Cool.
Looks like you need a new playbook, QB number 2. You gotta work on closing that deal like you closed your locker.
Shut up.
He's so nosy.
Right,
I'm
you
not
a whole
breaking
adult
here.
in the teen love.
Got a
Like, get
problem.
out of here.
Morgan is just
Let
ramping
them
up
be-
that program of his.
let them have their moments.
Oh my God, what happened?
I
Oh.
wanted to stop this bank robbery and I got hit.
Did they use kryptonite?
No, regular bullets.
This isn't normal. Superman doesn't bruise, especially not from bullets.
You think it has something to do with that gas Rosetta used?
I don't know. We're gonna have to call my dad.
Thank you for everything, but all the time you've put into this. It really means a lot having you here, so.
I want to be here.
Not the super sneeze.
Bless you.
What the hell? That was a frost breath too.
I
Wasn't germs in his hand. Ooh.
Frozen, they're frozen.
I know, but ew. Frozen
They're
germs.
supposed to go. You're supposed to go like that.
Right.
He's getting his
Just when his love life was going good.
his next power.
And slowly but surely, right?
I thought that went through.
Frozen
his hand.
snot. Yes.
Jordan,
He didn't even say anything yet.
something's wrong with me.
You're infected too.
Infected. What?
I thought he was getting his
So what's
power.
happening?
The kryptonite gas that Rosetta used on me at the DOD, it was a bioweapon, and I think it might be communicable.
Like a virus? So I'm getting kryptonite sickness from you.
Yeah.
I'm super healing, so how long are you sick for? Your dad has never been sick a day in his life.
So he doesn't know.
Well, I'm not that bad.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Because it sure seems like a weapon designed to hurt Superman would hurt Superman.
It was only meant as a last resort, just to weaken him temporarily.
It worked.
And why is my son sick? Explain that to me. You put your own grandson in harm's way.
Sam, how do we fix this?
My guys are working on it.
Yo, Sarah.
Hi.
Hey.
No, he was supposed to help her in the show. He's supposed to help her in the show.
No, he's probably just like putting on his best
Silent
suit
show.
for the show. You know how it goes.
No, I don't, because he left about an hour ago and he hasn't come back.
Did he tell you where he was going?
No, he just ran out of rehearsal like a frightened little rabbit. We really had a nice time together, or at least I thought we were until he completely ghosted me.
Sarah, I don't think it's about you. I'll find him.
You know, that he somehow figured out a process to completely transform people's lives. It's amazing.
What process?
I'm sorry. I assumed you'd already gone through it.
No, I haven't. I mean, what did he do to you exactly?
Mr. Ash was very clear to not tell anyone.
Emily,
Thank
we've
you,
known each
Lord.
other since the 5th grade. You can trust me. Lana, do you have a moment?
She heard it.
I'll see you later.
Dang.
This nosy.
I'm tired of her.
What's it called? Door, haircut, one of
It
each.
seems you've been looking into things that don't concern you.
You put me in charge of the Young Executive Program. I should at least know what it's really about.
And is this to satisfy your own curiosity or so that you can run and tell Lois Lane?
I never told her anything.
It's okay. As evidenced by today's spectacle, Miss Lane is desperate. In fact, I'd have been more surprised if she hadn't tried to scare you into helping.
Emily told me about a process she went under. What is she talking about?
An offer I made her. The same one I'm about to make right now. To you.
She's gonna go through because she
And make no mistake. The answer you give will impact the rest of your life.
So basically, how can she say no? Not him who got the suds like SpongeBob and got the hat on and everything.
Coming!
Hey, SpongeBob. Going skiing?
I'm sick, Patrick. I'm going to the doctor.
Are you flaking on Sarah? I gotta get back there.
You're not going anywhere.
Sarah's going on
Got
any
the
minute. I can't just
suds.
abandon her.
She'll be
You gotta
okay.
get the doctor.
No, she won't. This is exactly what her dad did. I can't let that happen again.
I know you want to be there for her, but you cannot go anywhere until we know exactly what is going on.
Wait. We don't even know what's going on with him?
The kryptonite that infected your brother is affecting him differently than me.
Your grandfather's working with the doctors to figure out a way to help him.
Jonathan is going to be fine.
You gotta blow some bubbles at him.
Dad, that
his
does
system
not
out.
seem fine.
We can't wait for your dad.
Can we take him to the sun? Or not to the sun, but
Have him get
close
Did he
to
call
it.
you back?
Or is he going to the Sword Fortress?
To do what you can't?
Lois, that gas Rosetta used on Clark was synthetic, experimental, hadn't been tested. We didn't know what his reaction would be.
Oh, now you do.
All my life, your job was your #1 priority. I believed that you were trying to do the right thing, and I honestly, naively thought that once I had a family, you might change. Start putting us first. But I was wrong. Knowingly and willingly endangering the lives of the people I love, I can't forgive that. So when this is over, I want you to leave and never come back.
As he can condense large quantities of air.
He's cooling it like I do. Can you get the kryptonite out of him?
Likely, but only the same way we have with you in the past.
I'm guessing it's not ideal.
What?
It's gonna be painful, probably.
Come here. We're gonna have to burn the kryptonite out of your system.
Learn how.
Listen to me. This is the only way, okay? We have
You
to
better
do this,
take some
otherwise your lungs will
painkillers,
completely
buddy.
freeze.
Dad, I'm scared.
I'm gonna be right here. You're gonna take my hand, okay? You're gonna squeeze as hard as you need to, okay? You can do this.
He explained everything to me. It all makes perfect sense. Yeah, thank you.
She's tricking her now.
And for our
Smart.
first performance, we have the very talented Sarah Cushing singing Little Light by Amos Lee.
Her dad can redeem himself now. Since Jordan's not there, her dad can go up and help him. Help her. Redeem yourself, father.
I'm sorry, I can't do this.
Yes, you can.
How did he get it through
Just
like
like
that?
you know, okay?
He got it there real quick too.
Right.
And
He
got
got
behind
some powers
stage.
we don't know about. That why he's smiling like that.
Some days I can't get myself out the box. And some days I can't find keys to any locks. Some days I feel like it's all overblown. And then I look at you when I don't feel so alone, and I say, hey.
I'm tired of hearing this song. I've only heard it once.
But she can sing though. She didn't sing that first verse the first time.
Yeah. What was that?
They probably felt like we didn't need to hear the whole thing again. But it was good. I mean, I love her voice.
Your father's the most powerful being this world's ever known. My job is to keep us safe, which means being prepared for any scenario, no matter how unlikely.
You know, I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong about you and I being alike.
How so?
I could never be scared of my family, no matter what powers they might have.
Jonathan, you haven't seen the things I have.
I don't think that would matter. Because I'd still trust them. And you'd still be a coward.
Speak on it. Speak on it.
Well, I know Emily, where are you going? Avery's not done yet.
I'll be right back. That was weird.
Yeah.
Let me go see what's wrong.
Wait, Kyle.
Hope Kyle makes it back.
He's still weak.
The exact reason why I just activated some of our subjects.
To take down Superman?
Not him.
Lois.
The one he protects.
They're going after Lois.
Kryptonite is nearly gone.
They might need those weapons that their grandfather made, because shit.
I'm proud of you.
There'll be a hell of a lot of them.
Come here. I'm proud of you. Come on, stand up. Stand up.
Good thing he's better now.
I haven't tested the prototype. He wasn't exactly in the mood. Just give me an answer.
Good thing he has the prototype with him. They're gonna have to use it to fight. And I think now they're gonna see where he's coming from. Not them just walking up to the house.
Walk faster to the phone, please.
Don't
Please
ignore
answer
it.
Please answer it.
Hey, Lana.
Oh, damn it, it's Lana.
You know how you kept asking me if anyone over at Edge Entercore was acting differently? I just saw it for the first time with Emily Fan.
Emily?
Yeah. She left in the middle of her daughter's performance. She would never do that. Avery is everything to her.
Look at it.
I told you, don't nobody come to the door this late.
What Edge
It
meant.
ain't never good.
What do you mean?
Tonight, before I left the office, he made me an offer to do what he's doing to everyone else.
What?
I turned him down
Lana, why wouldn't you mention this before?
because I was nervous.
He knew I was feeding you information.
Hey, Mom, I think it's for you.
Lois, I'm worried. What if he does something?
Mom?
Lois?
She shouldn't have called.
Ooh! She tried to cut them in two!
Not this time.
Oh, bitch. Where's that weapon? Lane, get your ass in here.
This isn't you.
One more.
There we go.
Get out of here. Keep hitting this till he comes. That's all we can do.
No. We need to go to the bar.
I'll keep him busy.
What's in the barn? The ship?
Yeah.
Weapons?
He took his weapons?
He took his weapons.
Kyle?
I just came from the performance. Lana was scared. What's going on?
I just sent people to kill me.
It's not gonna happen.
Listen, I ain't being the useless one no more. I know that's right. You better go help your dad, Lois. Grab one of them guns.
Before he died, and your last words was you cussing him out.
I mean, he's handling himself.
Watch your back, sir. Commander.
That's what I heard.
4 broken ribs.
That's what kryptonite feels like, huh?
They didn't click the button to call.
They did.
Yeah.
You didn't hear it? She should have started talking. Why didn't she speak or yell? I need you to listen for your family because they're about to get lasered up.
Slaughtered. They both heard it.
Zoe's on his way. They fast as hell. Oh, okay. Good shit.
Okay.
For a second, I thought they lasered them. I'm like, what? They got him too?
I'm not just gonna
Not
kill
surprised.
you, Lois.
I am.
He wanted you to suffer first.
What the fuck? What the hell?
They're gone.
What the hell? And where did he take Ball?
I was gone. A lot. And I wasn't there to protect you where a parent should.
You were tonight.
Couldn't let him hurt my grandson.
Not your daughter? Oh, okay. I'm like...
Okay.
We're gonna stay here till this is over. As of now, you, the boys, Clark, Smallville. That's my priority.
Good. Because that war John Henry Irons was talking about, I think it's about to happen.
Yep. And I'm kind of glad you got these weapons, even though everybody else might not be so hot about it.
I don't know.
Because at the end of the day, he was not
To come
wrong.
home and find out I was an only child. Nice breath. So you got that now for good or what?
Think so.
What's that feel like? Like having a piece of wintergreen gum in your mouth at all times.
Oh, so his breath does smell good all the time.
Can't.
Because you remember when he blew that air and
And I said that.
His mom and Mr. Cushing, are they gonna tell Sarah? I don't know.
Crazy because her dad was there 1 second and then not.
My God, what happened? Are you
So
drunk?
just let him get away?
No.
Honey, could you excuse us?
Mom.
Please, I need to speak to your father alone.
What did Clark do when he tackled him?
No.
No, he
Look,
grabbed.
I told you I am done with all that. I'm trying to improve myself, Lana. I really am. But something happened to me tonight.
You blacked out.
I was at the performance, and then we were talking to Sarah, and then I blacked out. Next thing you know, I'm out in the middle of a field, somewhere outside of town, and my ribs are hurting, and I don't know how I got there. I don't know what's going on. What?
My ribs. My ribs are...
Steps you're taking
Outside
to
of
improve
town.
yourself.
In a forest.
Did Morgan Edge make you an offer?
I'm surprised that didn't surprise you. It got me off guard.
It did. I didn't expect him to.
That's what the scene was at the beginning. I got the offer.
How can I help you?
Because she hears everything.
I want to be my best self. I wanted to be better. For you and for our girls, babe.
Hey, Chrissy.
You said if we kept digging, the answer would present itself. And honestly, for a while, I thought you were nuts because nothing new was coming to light. But then I got back all the research on the powered people we know, and I found this little nugget that means something. Leslie Lar and motel attacker guy.
Leslie Lar's real name is Irma Sayers.
And the guy is David Fugelstad. And guess what? I found out they're both originally from Smallville.
Derek Powell's from New Carthage. Reno Rossetti's from Metropolis.
David Fugelstad and Leslie Lawyer from Smallville.
When Derek Powell killed himself, what did he say to you?
He was already dead.
And his powers were fritzing.
Yeah, just like Rossetti's. That didn't happen when I fought David.
And it didn't happen with Leslie.
It only works on people from
When I landed here,
Smallville?
there were meteor showers all over the world for an entire week.
Is that what you're saying?
Remnants of Krypton, that's why there's kryptonite.
Right, every form of kryptonite. And the kind that landed here is buried in the mines.
Was X-kryptonite. So the only place in the world that has X-kryptonite is also the only place that has people who've been exposed to it long enough to accept its effects.
Like Tag Harris.
I was right. So only people here in
It's not
Smallville
it's
test
not
work
Bill's
on.
army.
It's the people.
Because the Metropolis test subjects spiraled out.
What?
It's your ELT.
What?
Edge.
Everything you're doing is gonna stop.
Was he wearing a
That's
supervillain
exactly what your
costume?
friend Lois Lane keeps saying to me.
Is this
You
Zod?
can't make that happen any more than she can.
No, don't do that.
Do you think this has been Zod the whole time in Morgan Edge's mind? Because they're bringing back ex-Kryptonians. Who else would it be that's a mortal
Do you
enemy of
really think I'd
Superman?
be giving people powers without having them myself?
I think I was right the last
You
reaction.
see, I got mine the same time
The
you
S.
did. Kal-El. When I arrived on this planet.
Zod.
You arrived?
I was right. I was right.
I think it's time you learned the truth about who I am and where I'm really from. Brother.
Brother? Or wait, is it not Zod? Okay. So, brother, that's unknown territory to me. I didn't know Clark had a brother.
Yeah, I didn't.
He was born, he was literally just born when...
Twins? Maybe?
No, his mom was fine. She was one of the ones sending him off in a pod. So if you're in labor and you have a second child, you got to deliver it right after. You can't just get up and be fine. She didn't
Well, some
have
twins are like 3 minutes apart.
She had time to get dressed again, run him all the way down to the science building, put him in the pod and launch him, and then the planet blew up. She did not have time to give birth again. His pod literally blew up because Kara was sent right after him, and then it blew up, and then Kara got thrown into the Phantom Zone. She didn't have time to deliver another baby, put it on another pod, and then ship it out. There's no way. Not in the span of 30 seconds. No. No. And if so, Kara should know about it. She would have known. They would have said, protect these babies, not protect this baby. Because otherwise, that'd be a big writing flaw. So the only other thing is he's from another Earth, like John Henry Irons was. But that doesn't even really make sense because he's a dead Kryptonian in Morgan Edge's mind. So how does that work, right? Or is he just pretending to be Morgan Edge, like he came here as a Kryptonian? I'm lost. When he said brother, that just... I guess it wasn't Zod, but it would have been cool if it was Zod.
He could be his half-brother.
No, would that work?
Well, they could have the same mom or dad.
You saying one of them parents cheated?
Well, before they get together, maybe.
I guess, but I mean, anything's possible. And I mean, it's not like they would have had time to tell Clark he was a baby.
Right.
I mean, yeah.
Just mine.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But I felt like wouldn't the AI at the fortress have told him? Wouldn't it have known?
I only tells him things when he needs to know.
But I think he would have asked about his family history, right? As he was growing up, as he wanted to know about his family. So I think that would be a pretty important thing for the AI to mention. That's why I said this must be a different Earth thing, because that's the only way the AI wouldn't have any data on it. Because it's a different timeline completely. Yeah. I don't know. They gotta explain this shit to me because I'm beyond me. I mean, now this was a good episode. This was probably like, I don't know. I have to rewatch to rank them, but I think this might be my favorite so far. I think that twist with Lana's husband at the end definitely got me. I guess it didn't get you, but it got me.
It got me because I was shocked, but I expected him to have made that deal. I expected him to.
Oh yeah, I know he would have said yes, but since they didn't show it, I didn't expect it. And because like when they flipped, he didn't flip. He went right after them, and he flipped later on. So that's what kind of threw me for the loop.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. I didn't expect him to have accepted the deal this episode. Maybe like a couple episodes later, but like not this episode, you know.
Right, so that threw me for a loop. I'm still interested to see what they're doing with this Sarah character, because she can't just be a love interest for Jordan. There has to be more to her character in the future, right? I'm really curious what they want to do with her. They gave Lana a good purpose. They gave her dad, her husband, a good purpose. Even General Lane has a good purpose now with this weapon thing and him being head of the military. But Sarah, she's just a love interest, and I think her character has potential to be more. They give her a lot. For a love interest, they give her a lot of screen time, is what I'm getting at. So what are we doing with that character? We developing her a lot and her family. So what is the overall plan with them? Like, once this is all said and done, what's the plot for season 2 for that family? You know what I'm saying? Like, where does this family go? That's what I'm wondering. Jordan, Jordan didn't. He always has it rough. He never gets it easy. His relationship with Sarah now is going to be a little strained because he ditched her. You see how she snapped on her dad, ditched her. Now it's on him. But it also comes from her not knowing anything. She's the character on the show that knows the least about everything and everybody. So that sucks. But I'm sure they'll be able to repair it, because if you truly like somebody, you'll at least, a couple times will forgive their actions. But we'll see, because she got a lot going on. I think Lana and Lois will hogtie notes, and then they'll be able to use Lana's husband to, I want to say, use him as sort of like a guinea pig, or, use him as bait. Like, they'll watch him, and then as soon as he activates, they'll be able to follow him, and it'll lead them to wherever Morgan Edge wants him to go. Yeah. So I think that'll be interesting. But it could also be pretty risky. But Clark definitely needs to stay next to his family, like, as much as possible. Like, I mean, I know he couldn't help but leave this episode, but he needs to be, like, right there, because Morgan Edge is, like, trying to kill him.
Yeah.
Them. So, like, he wants them off the board because they know everything. I love that Jonathan took the weapons. That was really smart. And I think he finally felt like he could do something, and he protected his mom. And I think he, in his
proud.
He's proud of himself. He is. And I'm glad he got that moment, because he deserved it. But yeah, what do you want to say about this?
Good episode. Yeah, Clark definitely needs to start babysitting his family now. Well,
I mean, General Lane's babysitting now too. He was very good help. He's a jerk, but he was a helpful jerk.
For once in his life.
Yeah. I mean, and I understand completely everybody's side of it. Like, this is your family, and you're creating weapons to destroy them. But at the same time, Clark is not the only species. It's not just a weapon against Clark. It's a weapon against Clark's species and potentially other powerful aliens. So, and it proved to be useful here. I think now they can understand where he's coming from.
But they should have had the kryptonite in a more secure place. Like, it shouldn't have just been a wall to be able to access it in the
the DOD.
Like,
I mean, but nobody ever really breaks into there. I mean, they were infiltrated, you know.
True.
So I mean,
it should have been more secure.
I mean, they used somebody with clearance. I mean, it was secure. You know what I mean? Like, the weapons have never gotten out ever until then. And it didn't even leave the lab. They were in the lab that the weapons were being created. And so I think, I want to say it was safe. I think.
But only higher-ups should have access to that.
But didn't they take a higher-ups badge or something?
No, that was like a common person's badge.
It must be somebody that works there, like somebody who worked in that department.
Oh, yeah. It was somebody who worked there for a long time.
Yeah, he probably was one of the head scientist people on, you know. I think it was secure. I mean, it's not like that place gets broken into every day, you know. They literally have weapons to destroy powerful aliens, you know. They're not really afraid of people breaking in. They just got caught off guard because one of their own betrayed them, so.
Mm-hmm.
But no, again, we can only reiterate how much we love this show. And we're excited. We've got 4 episodes left, I believe. So I'm excited to see what they do with that. And of course, I'm already ready for season 2. I don't want to see it end. I want them to keep going. This is my favorite Arrowverse show right now.
Yeah.
Diggle will be coming soon in these next 4 episodes. I don't know which one, but he'll be here. So yeah, we got a lot to look forward to, a lot of plot, and I'm glad Diggle's kind of coming at the end because he may be able to help with, I don't know, some plot stuff. And it'd be kind of cool. I know they're not gonna do it, but if he had his Green Lantern ring, it would be kind of cool to have Green Lantern, or like him using his ring to fight, even if it was just like to blast somebody once or protect them accidentally or anything, you know, that'd be kind of cool. But you know, they're not going to give us everything we want. And clearly Warner Bros., if y'all been following the drama, they've been pretty picky with Green Lantern, so they probably ain't going to allow it. Because, you know how, did I tell you that Green Lantern, Jon Stewart, was supposed to be in Zack Snyder's Justice League? And they argued with the director and they threatened to cancel the movie because if he didn't take the character out. Yeah, they're acting up about Green Lantern right now. And I don't know why, because they got a little Green Lantern show coming on. But like, he had like a 2-minute role, and you threaten to cancel a whole 4-hour movie for 2 minutes of one character. Why? Like, half the characters on that show are on TV right now. Like, we got Bruce Wayne, we got Superman and the Flash. Like, really? But anyway, hopefully we get to see some Green Lantern John somewhere. It ain't gonna be on Legends since he's a completely different character, but I would like to see him do something with that ring, you know. But it's the center of his story. I don't know if you remember, but Diggle and Lila and all them, they moved to Metropolis, which of course Clark left, but he lives there, so that'll probably be where it ties in. I imagine Clark's probably gonna go visit Metropolis for some reason and maybe run into Diggle, but we'll see. But without further ado, we're gonna end this one. So be sure to let us know what you guys thought.
Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe to Patreon for more reactions.
And we will see you guys on the next one.
Bye.